Hello, hello, hello. Today, what I have in store for you is an oil change on the 2013 Civic Si. Probably self-explanatory to a lot of you, but we're doing it just because it's fun. I've had it since April and I already put 5,000 miles on it. So, it's about time. So, of course, beforehand, got my oil, got my tools, got my jack stand, all that kind of good stuff, ready to go. Only thing missing is beer. America. Shit, Canada. Alright, so let's get started. Alright guys, this looks super easy. Drain plug is right here. Oil filter is right here. Nothing in a hard spot, no splash guard to take off. It's all right in front of you. Something I forgot to mention, when you're changing your oil, make sure it's at least warm, because sediments can just rest in the bottom of the pan and not get drained out if it's on a cold engine. So it's a good thing to do. And before you start draining your oil from the plug, make sure you can get the oil filter off. The dealership cranked this one on here like crazy, so get one of these. These are a filter cap socket. You just put it on the end of a 3/8 ratchet, and then you're able to get a good amount of leverage on here and torque to get it off. So always a really nice thing to have. This one is a 65mm 14 flutes. If you can't see the sizes on the one that you're buying, ask one of your parts guys, or just take one of the filters off the shelf and make sure it's the right one. If you have a Ford though, Motorcrafts are specialized filters on the cars, so that one won't match up with an aftermarket one. This one seems to match up fine, so, or maybe not. Never mind. It's a 15 flute. Those fucking bastards. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that means I have to go back to the store. Fuck. I'm back, guys. God fucking damn it. I can't enjoy my bike if I'm using it to run errands with. I got this one. This one's made for Toyota. I'm really hoping this one works. Oh, and you actually need a 1/2 inch for this one. Where'd it go? Alright. There we go. Come on now. Come on, stay on there. Not working. Alright, time to break out the channel locks. Fuck this. Stupid fucking goddamn it, Honda. I don't know what size the Honda one is. It's gotta be like a 63, because this one was a 64. The other one I used was a 65. This has gotta be a 63, which is not available at the parts store. So time to break out the big ass channel locks. I'm calling it right now. Like I said, big ass pair of channel locks. This filter's no good to me, so why should I try to save it? Another method you could do is punch a screwdriver through it, and then twist, use a screwdriver as your point of leverage. Alright. Fucking A. Watch this be reverse threading. I'm a big fat dummy, but it's not going to be the case. Get on there, you stupid bitch. Slowly yet surely. I'm crushing the shit out of it. But I'm turning it. Let's see if I can do it now. Son of a bitch! The filter off. Yay! Finally, Jesus fucking Christ. Even after I broke it loose with the channel locks, I still had to use them to basically take most of it off. Yeah. Look at that. I had to do that with the fair channel locks. You should never, ever, ever have to do that. Anyway, since that was so goddamn tight on there, you want to check for something. You want to check to see if your oil seal on the filter is still there. Looks like it is. Thank God. You don't want to double up on the seals, or else you're going to have a bad day. It's not going to seal right. You're just going to piss oil all over the place after you just got done with it. It sucks. Also, this thing was tight all the way through, so I want to check my threads for my oil filter here. They seem to be alright. No gashes or anything else like that. Now the fun part. I'm draining this because of how that filter was, but let's see here. Oh, see, that was nice and easy. And I forgot to grab gloves. Another glove. So this is probably gonna hurt, and not really. It's been sitting for a little bit. Whew, I almost missed. Alright. Alright guys, while we let the car drain the rest of its oil and get the oil filter prepped. So, I have my new oil here, picked up some Castrol, my favorite. And what we could do real quick is just to get a little bit of oil on your fingers, or a finger. And just put a little bit of oil on the seal right here, just to make sure there's a good seal. Also, another good tip is to, just so you're not starting your car on a dry oil filter, just pour a little bit in here. Doesn't have to be a lot, just enough to get into some of the folds within the filter. Okay, and then a little bit after that. So, because you really screw up your engine on a dry start like that. Most of your wear comes from starting your car anyway, but this just helps it along. Piss off fly, god damn it. Fucking bastard. Alright, most of the oil is drained out of there. I'll just clean this up a bit. Make sure there's no oil in the pan, engine, anything else, just so it doesn't sit. Take your oil drain plug, plug it back up. This washer right here on the drain plug though, that is a crush washer. It is recommended that you do change it after an oil change. I forgot to get mine. I never had a problem before though, so I am not going to do that. I should though, and you should too, but not doing it. Don't care. Boom. There we go. And then you just gotta tighten your drain plug to the specified torque spec that I don't know because I didn't look it up and I don't care that much. There you go, good enough. Torqued on there where it's not going to come off, nor you're going to strip it. I mean, nothing crazy, like an eighth of a turn, not even an eighth of a turn, tight, past tight. And I'm using a 1/2" ratchet, so I gotta be careful anyway. I usually use a 3/8. Alright, now that the drain plug is back on there, you can just take your prepped filter that you had and then tighten it back on there. Alright, see that? I'm tight on the threads now. Just do one little push. It's sealed, we can see that. I can't break it loose with my hand. It's tight on there, it's good. Nothing wrong with it. Don't over tighten it or else you're gonna have a bad day in 5,000 miles. Everything's clean, everything looks good. Now it's time to and now it's time to start filling the car up with oil. Alright guys, pretty close to the end. Now time to actually fill it up. It'll take 4.4 quarts. Let's speed this up though. Alright, now that we have the oil filled, or the car filled with oil and everything else like that, you check the dipstick, you make sure there's oil on the dipstick, or else you're going to be way low. Now, we can get inside the car. Okay. Now that we can get inside the car, we can give her a start, let her run for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever. Drop her key. Alright. Alright. Everything's going alright. No oil sign. Sounds fine. Cap is tight. You hear those valves ticking? Alright. Shut her off. Let it sit for a little while. A couple seconds, not much, just for let the oil settle. And then check the dipstick. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost dead smack in the middle. Pretty darn good. Well, that's it. Super simple. That's an oil change. Hopefully it helps some of you. Now, all that's for us to do is lower the car, dispose of the oil, and then go have fun. Try to take it easy on the first couple miles at least. So, hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. Please, it really helps us out. Give us a like. Subscribe to us if you like what we do. Share it. I mean, whatever you want. So, again, see y'all later.